It is the desire of every parent to raise children who will turn out a success. Every parent wants to raise a child that will be successful, that will turn out a success. That is our focus for today. We want to look at what parents can do to ensure that their children turn out a success. What is success? Success means to have a desirable outcome. You want your child to give you a desirable outcome in academics, in disposition, and in character. That is what we are discussing today. Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are just meeting me for the very first time. I am Oluwakemi Owolabi, the convener of Impactful Parents Academy. You are very much welcome. Please subscribe to this channel so that you can always be notified when I publish amazing videos like this. Welcome back. To raise successful children should be the goal of every parent. It should be a parenting goal that every parent desires, to raise a successful child. Now, these are some of the things that you can do to make sure your child turns out a success. The first thing you have to do is to discover the talent of your child. Discover the God-given potential that your child has. And when you discover this talent, nurture this talent to grow. Nurture this talent till it grows. Who says it's only medical doctors and engineers that can be successful? If your child has flair for writing, creative painting, drawing, nurture this talent. Singing, any kind of talent at all, nurture it and let it grow. Your child will become successful through this. Now, the next thing you should do is to make sure your child does household chores. Carrying out executive functions like cooking, home arrangements, helps children to become more responsible. They become more responsible and they become more focused. It helps them to also become organized. These are the ingredients for success. It is important. One other thing that you should do is to introduce your children to reading early. Even as babies, do storytelling with them, picture reading with them, and as they are growing up, buy several storybooks for them, encourage them to read with them. Then tell them sometimes to summarize what they have read for you. Tell them to summarize. By so doing, you are building their vocabulary. When you encourage children to read, you are building their vocabulary, you are invoking the power of imagination, you are exposing them to so many things. One other thing that you should do to breed a successful child is to introduce your child to maths early. I mean mathematics. Introduce your child to mathematics early. Those calculations help their problem-solving skills. It helps them to build it up. It also helps them to have critical thinking skills, for them to develop it. They will be able to put two and two together and see the outcome. Introduce your child to mathematics early. The next thing that you should do is to teach your child perseverance and resilience. In the face of opposition and hardship, they should never give up. When your child comes, "Mommy, I don't understand this mathematics. I'm not even getting this homework." Tell them that they should not give up. Join them to do it. Don't say, "Go and put the book down. You'll do it later." No, join them to do it. When you tell them that anything that they are doing, they have to put their minds into it. They have to keep doing it until they are able to get it done. That is the only way to achieve success. You cannot give up. Another thing that you should do is that you should not protect your children from failure. When you protect your children from failure, you are taking away the ladder that your child is going to climb to achieve success. Failure is that ladder that each successful person climbs to achieve success. Because when you fail, it helps you to think of some other ways of achieving it. It helps you to think of some other ways to try to do it till you achieve success. Failure is part of what will make you a success. So don't protect your children from failure. If they don't get it, instead of protecting them and saying, "Let me help you," encourage them to do it in some other ways. You can support them, you can supervise them, but encourage them. Let them try again. It is important that they try again. One other thing that you should do for your child to achieve success is that you have to let your child believe in himself or herself. Develop their self-esteem with your words of encouragement. Let them believe in themselves. Tell them to believe in themselves. Tell them to believe that they can do it. Always say to their hearing, "Yes, dear, you can do it. Yes, dear, I believe in you. Yes, dear, I trust in your abilities." All these things that you are doing will help them to believe in themselves and want to give so many things in their lives a trial. Now, this is very important. You have to cut back on the screen time of your children if you really want your child to turn out a success. If you want to raise a successful child, reduce the rate at which they watch television, reduce the rate at which they play games, reduce the rate at which they watch educational parts and playing games on it instead of focusing on education. Another thing, watch what they watch. You get that? Oversee what they watch per time. See what gets into their minds. Cut back on their screen time. Allocate a time to screen in your home. Not that anytime the child does not have anything to do, the next thing that the child does is going to watch the television. No. Allocate a time for screen. Allocate a time for outdoor play. Outdoor play also helps the children to be able to reason out some things. It also helps their social interaction. One other thing that your child needs, one other ingredient for success that your child needs is the fact that you have to demonstrate happy relationship for your child. Your child has to see optimism in you. They also have to know that they need human beings around them to succeed. Your children need their classmates, they need their teachers, they need people around them to succeed. Display this for them by interacting very well with people around you, by having positive social relationship with people around you. All these things helps to breed a successful person. A successful person is not that person that stays on his or her own, that does not want to relate, that does not want to interact. It is not possible to be a success in that form. You have to relate and interact. Another thing is that you must not compare your child. The success of your child lies in your child. You won't see it in another child. Instead of looking at what one child is doing, look at your child, focus on your child, and help your child to turn out a success by putting all these things into practice. If this video is beneficial to you, please share with other parents that needs it. At the same time, subscribe to my channel so that you can always be notified when I publish amazing videos like this. Till I come your way again, stay good.